The history of my family is like a ship which meets stone. It went on until my generation that the sun came out. My parents were all born in a dark age when China was poor and had no food. The time when my grandparents were born was even worse. They had to work 12 hours a day. They were forced to eat the skin of the tree when they have no food. Also, they fought with the enemy in Japanese and Chinese war. My father is the youngest of 7 children. He was fishing to survive. Finally, I was born. When I was born, my family needed to borrow money from my relatives. We couldn't even afford a pound of meat. The only thing that we had was grain. But at the time, the price of grain was very low. So my sister and I were born in a poor family. Life is changing as we growing. When my father came to America, it changed everything. Our life keeps getting better and better. The wage of my father in a month in US is equal to the budget of our family in a whole year in China. Therefore, my mom doesn't need to work anymore. In China, I am positive that almost 80% of the people do not know the meaning of human life. Furthermore, there's just one party in my country with one person, or one group of the same person making decisions. I think it's because China has never had the chance to have human rights for 5,000 years. China needs time to adapt the meaning of human rights. It was fun in my childhood. I was just like a squirrel, which liked to climb the trees and try to meet people. In my school, our teachers were very strict. They giving the grade are all depending on the final test. There's nothing like the SAT and regions, which you can take for several times and take the highest point for your grade. During these 10 years, China is changing. The development of human rights is very fast. China provides suffrage for everyone in 2010. Right now, China is testing the judicial system which like the US. It was funny before I come to US. I was preparing everything for high school. Then my mom dropped me from middle high school and told me that we are going to US. I was like a chicken without a head. And my efforts in middle high school suddenly become nothing. My journey was bad. When I come to US, my world was turning from colorful to black. The language is changing, the environment is changing, and my life is changing. By the time passing, my world is repeating again with more colorful paint. I become smarter, more confident, and happier. My life is changing in a dramatic way. I participate in Model UN, math tutoring, and volunteer job. I like my volunteer job because as I work, I obtain a lot of experience in teamwork, computer skill, teaching children, and leadership. In the future, maybe 20 years from now, my goal will be achieved. My dream is to open a small business in California. I will earn enough money to travel all the world with my family. I wish I could fly my plane to visit every single city and eat different kinds of food from different cultures.